I woke up this morning and my reaction was automatically, and then I gathered my thoughts, and then I'm saying to myself, well, Sony, are you going to do something? We're all sitting here waiting patiently. You need to control your own narrative, Sony. What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about Microsoft's acquisition of Activision. So a lot of people know that I'm a Sony fan, and a lot of Sony fans is not going to agree with this video. Sony's in trouble. This isn't a Bethesda acquisition where you can brush it off under the rug. This is major news. Like my man Cowboy said, this could be one for the history books. If Microsoft plays their cards right, this could smell doom for Sony. All right, so let's break down the obvious points, right? Call of Duty, boom. Overwatch, boom. Diablo, boom. All right, that's surface level stuff, guys. That's surface level stuff. Shout out to the gang who always wanted a Spyro remaster for Sony. That's out the window. That's gone. Because nobody's going to talk about it until it happens. So I'm going to be the first one that says it. Spyro's gone. Crash Bandicoot, gone. And that's funny because I'm a Sony guy and I always been used to playing Crash Bandicoot on Sony, right? On my PlayStation. That is no longer a possibility, right? It could be a possibility if Microsoft acquiesces, right? But at the same time, if you want to play hardball, Microsoft, no more Crash Bandicoot for Sony. And this smells doom, right? It smells like doom and gloom. And I'm one of those people that I think thoroughly before I start talking, right? I start thinking about it. I'm like, well, what could this mean? Call of Duty gone forever. This could be the last year of Call of Duty on PlayStation, and the most of the sales come from Sony. That's why they did the partnership with Activision in the first place. So if they're doing this, Sony, you have to make a move. A lot of people they're gonna keep calling. It's a such thing as, oh, no overreaction, but you have to react. I'm not saying reach, overextend your pocketbook or something like that. No, I don't want you to carry too much debt that you're not going to be able to handle at the end of the day, and then you crumble as a company. Because believe it or not, Sony was already on that verge. People don't like to talk about it though. That's why they cut a lot of their divisions off, right? But at the same time, I'm looking at Sony like, man, if this Project Spartacus isn't the move, go back to the drawing board. Delay it. Go back to the drawing board, because I'm the only Sony fan that's probably going to be honest about this. Project Spartacus was never meant to compete against Game Pass. And guess what? They need to put some skin in the game. And I'm talking about right now, because what's the story? It's all about narrative. You control the narrative, Sony. You control your own. But once you start letting Twitter go, you start letting Microsoft do their thing, guess what? The narrative changes, and it changes against you, right? So in the long term, this is great for Microsoft and Activision, right? Especially for Activision. Let's cover that part. This is a great acquisition to get acquired by Microsoft and Xbox. You know why? At the end of the day, they're in turmoil with controversy. So this changes the narrative for Activision. All of that harassment stuff and didn't it come up today once? I seen one tweet about it. It changed the narrative as we knew it, right? For Microsoft. The Bethesda, everybody said, oh, well, Starfield, what is that? Call of Duty is tangible. It's something we can touch every year. They're not going to delay it. They're not going to do nothing. It's going to be tangible, something you could put your hands on every year. That's the stuff you need to watch out for, Sony. That's it. This can be, I'm not going to say checkmate, but if Microsoft plays their card right, this can be check. Now, depending on the move Sony makes, you can get out of check. I've seen it, but I've done it before. I've even won a chess match being put in check, right? But at the same time, if you don't react, not asking for overreaction, Sony, to overextend yourself, but if you don't react, checkmate will follow. I don't care what 5-year to 10-year plan you have, Sony, revise it. I don't care what you have to do. This is one of those things where you can't ignore it. It's an iceberg. You're heading straight towards it. I want Sony to react. This is not a slam dunk just as of yet, but it can be. I'm a guy of probabilities. The probability is very high for a checkmate. Probability is very high. I would say with the Bethesda acquisition and now the Activision acquisition, it's past 55%. And I'm a betting man. 30% is good enough for me to start betting. And once you cross 55 territory, it's almost a guarantee. I'm not saying that Sony's dead. I'm not saying they're in mortal danger. But they're in danger. And if anybody wants to debate this, call me. Everybody knows I have an open platform. We can go on, point them out. We can even do table talk about this. But at the end of the day, this is good for gamers, right? Because besides the numbers, besides the arguing on Twitter, besides the trolling and stuff like that, this is good for gamers on the Xbox side. Because at this point, games are going to be coming faster. Not only faster, bullet train. Now, me personally, I don't play Call of Duty a lot like that anymore. I honestly don't. But I do occasionally. So you're saying it's a possibility that the player base won't be even on Sony anymore unless we enable crossplay. So it's not even that. Overwatch 2. All right, Overwatch is still a popular game for some people. Diablo is still a popular game for some people. Candy Crush is incredibly popular on cell phones. Where does most money come from in gaming? Cell phones. Easy answer. Look at the pie chart. I don't have to put it up. We already know it. If you want a pie chart, go look at my old videos talking about mobile gaming. So this is not the end, but this can be the beginning of the end of Sony as we know it. I do not want Sony to go under, but at the same time, if you don't pick up the pace, I don't care how many damn exclusives you have. If you don't pick up the pace, this is going to be disastrous on a major level. And I had one person ask me, what should Sony do? What should Sony do? Project Spartacus better be a great move. I don't care if it's not a party. This was just something we were going to offer. It better start being like one of the main things you offer besides exclusives. That Discord shit that you wanted, it better start picking up steam. You better start picking up steam, Sony. You can't rest on your laurels anymore. You can't rest on your reputation. You can't rest on your own player base going out there fighting the fight for you. You want the console wars? Guess what? Microsoft just brought it to your door. This is Ralph Angel. I'm reporting from Cloud Data Media. Deuces.